Hey everybody, Max coming here. It's a Little Cutie Podcast. It's not too long. Oh man, so the pipes at my mom's house are leaking. We got leaky pipes, bro. My pipes are little coming out of my butt. I got some leaky pipes. You know what I mean? It means sometimes my farts squeeze out of my butt. Oh, it's kind of gross. Anyway, the pipes in my house are leaking. Right, the house is 45 years old. Right, so we had to turn the water off today, because it was we found out there was some water leak under the house. All the neighbors had to replace their pipes too, and we got some guy coming out tomorrow. Look at our pipes. It's gonna be a few $1,000s to replace that. Oh my god, taking care of a house is a pain in the ass, man. So we gotta turn the water off most of the day, and every time we want to take a shower or go to the toilet, we gotta turn the water on. I got up this morning. I was like, mommy, I gotta go number two. Can I turn the water on? She's like, okay. So I turned the water on, and I did my business. And then oh man, I've just been applying for jobs today. Looking at applications, and God, it's the worst. This is the worst, man. It's so terrible, man. This like, okay, it's like, here's the minimum qualifications for this job. You need a master's degree in English, or a bachelor's degree in da da da, and a master's degree in da da da, or a master's degree in literature, or the equivalent, or a California teaching credential, and so you need one of those. And number 6, sensitivity to understanding of the diverse academic, socioeconomic, cultural, disability, and ethnic backgrounds of community college students. Ah, shit, I don't have that. I got the master's degree, but I'm not sensitive. Oh, I guess I can't apply to this. I guess I shouldn't apply to this. I don't have that sensitivity. Ah, too bad. Where can I get that? Can I go to the school to get that? Do I need to get a degree? Do I need to get a certificate? 100-hour certificate in sensitivity? Why is that there? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Your minimum requirements are a master's degree and sensitive. That's like the goddamn person that's like, oh, the secret ingredient to my cake is love. All right, shut the fuck up. That's not the secret ingredient, okay? The secret ingredient is nutmeg, all right? Don't tell me it's love, okay? We all know it's nutmeg. I saw you putting it in that cake. I saw you sprinkling that nutmeg on the cake. Everybody likes nutmeg, okay? And sensitive. I want to know who wrote that. I want to know what goddamn moron wrote that, or what goddamn moron told someone to write that. That should be under the requirements, under the degree requirements, under one of the. You have all these master's degree and sensitivity. Oh my! Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, I guess I'm not very sensitive. Just seeing that just makes my blood boil. Get me all hot and bothered. God, and it's just like all these jobs. They're trying to I don't know. They're trying to not be racist, I guess, or they're trying to make the world a better place. I guess that's they're trying, but I want to say they protest. Doth protest too much. I don't know. How's that go? Is that from the Bible? Thou doth protest too much, or is that Shakespeare? I think that's Shakespeare, right? He's talking to Ophelia or whatever from Hamlet. Thou doth. Anyway, it's like those Republican senators that are like all anti-gay marriage, and then they get caught fucking some dude in a gas station bathroom, right? It's like that's what these universities are. The things they say are so goddamn racist. They're trying to say how not racist they are, and they don't even realize how goddamn racist these sentences are. It's like they have this. They're talking about their student. They're like, our school has 37% Latinos, 8% Asians, 10% Black, da da da, and it like goes on, and it's like, please create assignments that'll help address the needs of these students. It's like, well, why would I change my assignments based on the race of my student? That's fucking racist. How can you not understand? How can you not see the irony in that sentence? If you change your lesson based on the race of your student, that means you're a racist. How can it be interpreted any other way? I don't understand. How can it be so goddamn blind to see this? And they're like, they're talking about the needs of historically underrepresented students. What the fuck? You mean 50 years ago? Because when I went to university, 15 years ago. It was 50% Chinese, 30% Indian, 10% other Asian, and the other 10% were white, black, and Hispanic, right? And 60% of those were women. So basically, the biggest minority was white men. All right. So are you telling me you want me to make an assignment that's responsive to the needs of white men? Because they're pretty underrepresented right now in the universities. Or are we talking about 50 years ago? If we're talking about 50 years ago, okay, then maybe these sentences aren't so goddamn annoying. It makes sense. But it's fucking 2019. Okay. It's just like, oh my god, how can these people are so goddamn dumb, and I have to prove myself to these goddamn morons. It's like I remember when I first started working at the teaching job in Japan. During my training, the two guys training me were just goddamn idiots, and I was sitting there, I was like, oh no, these two men are idiots, and I have to prove myself to them. It's like, God, what if you had to prove yourself to some goddamn 14-year-old girl out of high school? You had to prove you're like a scientist, you're like a physicist, right? You got to prove this scientific theory, and it's like, well, you do all these scientific studies, you do all this research, you write all that shit down, you do all these experiments, and then you go present, and the committee or whatever, they're like, oh, well, let's ask this 14-year-old girl at high school. Let's ask her what she thinks. Let's see if she agrees with the science. No, god damn it. And then like the required degrees is English literature or da da da. And if you don't have, and they're like, if you don't have a degree with this exact name. So my bachelor's degree was in German studies, which it was really just German literature, right? I was majoring in English, and I was like, oh, English books are kind of easy. I want something more difficult. I'll read books in a different language. So that's what I did. I majored in German studies, which it was German literature, right? So I was reading a bunch of German books in German, in Germany, and all that, German, and my degree is called German studies. It's not called German literature. It's not called comparative literature, right? So now I got to fill out this goddamn equivalency form, and they want me to list all the courses I took. It's like, oh my god, I don't have that information. God damn it, that was 10 years ago. I graduated fucking 11 years ago almost. Well, and I go online, try to log in to this thing. I don't know any of it. Oh, I gotta make some phone calls, man. I gotta make some goddamn phone calls just to apply for this job. Gotta make some phone calls. Be like, oh, can I please look at my transcripts? Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate applying for jobs. I hate everyone. I hate the world. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some comedy tonight. I'm gonna try to be funny. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough when you're this angry all the time to be funny, but I guess I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna give the Carmen Bar another chance. This is the official comedy night, so maybe it'll be good. Hopefully some people will actually be listening, so I can tell if my jokes are funny or not. But who knows? Anyway, that was a few minutes. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.